Hello, Blaze. Yes, you are first.
Hello, Blaze.
And due to some heat issues here, no, you didn't miss them. And there will be no music tonight. So, I'll just do the announcing as people come in. And as I said, no music tonight. So, I'll give it a minute. And then I will start making the announcements as to who the votes were for. Yes, you were on the picture. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Jesse. No, that's Susie the elf. Hello, Susie. Hello, JW. Welcome. Susie Belair. All right. Let me see. All right, we'll go ahead and we will start with the votes from last week. Unfortunately, in a tiebreaker match, the turquoise team ended up going to tribal. So, the votes are as followed. Hello, Patty. Uncommitted's not here, but thank you, and I will let him know that you said hello. All right, so vote number 1 was for Firestar. Vote number 2 was for Rob. Vote number 3 was for Lita, Angelita. Vote number 4 was for Rob. Vote number 5 was for Paul. Vote number 6 was for Lita or Angelita. Vote number 7 was for Rob. Vote number 8 was for Rob. And vote number 9 and the final vote was for Rob. So unfortunately, Rob has been voted off and onto the jury. So he will be on the jury now. All right, so I don't know what the fuck Rob did, but apparently he did something. I don't know. Sometimes you don't have to do anything and you can get voted off. So, all right. Going in tonight's matches, the turquoise team is a bit smaller than the red team at this stage in the game. So, there will be a female from the turquoise team in the form of Tiffany that will have 2 matches. And a male in the form of Matt Outlaw for the turquoise team will also have 2 matches tonight. And it's gone back to just how it was last week. We have 2 6-person matches and 2 4-person matches. If needed, we will go into a tiebreaker match. as long as one person from each team wins, we will have ladder matches. So that all depends on how the matches go. They voted him off because they are tired of us asking about how to say his name. That could be, Blaze, could be, but here we go. So we will start with the ladies. In the first match we have Sarah, Patty, Susie, Goddess, Firestar, and Tiffany. And as I said, Tiffany will be in both of the women's matches, as well as Matt Outlaw will be in both of the men's matches. All right. It is time for the entrances. Good luck, babe, but go red, says JW to Tiffany. All right, making her way to the ring, representing the Red Riders, she is Sarah Richards. So yeah, it has been extremely hot here in Quebec this whole week. So that is why there has been no HWA. That is why there is no Uncommitted on music tonight or in the booth. He's doing his best to stay cool, which isn't very easy at this point. And unfortunately, they're not calling for any breaks in this for a few days either. So it really sucks when you don't have air conditioning. But we're getting through. And hello, Matt. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. Excuse me. All right. Making her way to the ring, also representing the Red Riders, she is Patty Chase. I didn't say F you, Matt. I would never say that to Matt. Yes, I know. You're nothing but a jokester, Mr. McCoy. Hardy hair. Yeah, he's got plenty of that. And there she is in the ring, Patty, ready to go. I know. Hardy har, but I said hair, because he's got plenty of that. All right. Now, making her way to the ring, the last woman representing the Red Riders for this match. She is Susie the Elf, and she is carrying the case that she won last week, making sure that Goddess did not get immunity. What's in the case, Susie? Says Blaze. She's had her supper. Susie must be hungry. I bet it's pumpkin rolls and Lady Lux. All right. Susie's there. The entire red team's there, ready to go. Hello, Atticus. Welcome. No Ming tonight. But I will let him know that you said hi. All right, making her way to the ring, representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds. She is Goddess of Pain. And I gotta ask, has anyone heard from her? I know that her PlayStation went down and she was waiting on a new one, but I haven't even seen her on Skype, so I'm kind of a little bit worried about her. But if you have heard from her, that would be a little bit off my mind. Funny, Kelly. Gotta set up you, Mama. She might have. That would be something she would say. All right, making her way to the ring, also representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds. She is Firestar. All right. It's a shame I can't change the tassels on her little thingies there to match her outfit, but that's one of the things I can't change, so. Alright, Firestar ready to go. Alright. So we have one more lady to enter, and then we will be set for action. So, making her way to the ring, representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds, she is Tiffany Sky. Alright. So, anyone want to say which team they think will win tonight? Blaze says pink. Haha, you're funny. There is no pink team. Alright, so we got Susie tying up with Firestar, or was. Now she's going after her teammate Sarah. Firestar going after Patty. Tiffany hitting Patty. Now Firestar and Goddess teammates fighting. Goddess on the apron. Nobody even sees her. Sarah taking down Elf or Susie. Goddess finally back to it and gets it back in the ring. Well, enjoy relaxing in your hammock. There's some cocktails there on the side that you can have as well, Kelly. Since you are a member of the jury, and that means you don't have to do any work tonight. You can just relax and enjoy, have some fresh fruit, drink it up. All right. We still got all 6 women going at it. Oh, but we got Elf putting Susie up on top rope. She's got her over, but Firestar steps in and starts fighting with her own teammate. Goddess takes Firestar down and punches her in the face. You get unlimited jewelry too? Yeah, okay. Sarah working on Tiffany. Susie working on Goddess. Firestar resting. Patty now going after Susie. Has her up against the ropes, but then steps aside and goes in to try and work on someone else. All right, now we got Patty with Tiffany up on her shoulders and slams her on her back, but here Sarah just runs and takes down Elf. Goddess has Firestar. Oh, we got Tiffany on the apron over there, and Patty takes out Tiffany. So that will be 0 points for the turquoise team. We got Susie and Patty fighting. Goddess and Firestar, and there goes Firestar. So 1 point for turquoise, as turquoise eliminates their own teammate. So we have 3 of the red team ladies and 1 of the turquoise left. Goddess trying to eliminate Sarah, trying to get her up, and Patty trying to eliminate Elf right here in front of us. She's got her over the rope on the apron, trying to kick her, but that does not work. Now we have Sarah trying to put Goddess up on that top turnbuckle. Elfie taking down Patty. Goddess breaks free. Kicking and punching, she has Sarah up and just drops her in the ring. She could have took her over to the ropes and dropped her right out of the ropes, but she didn't do that. Oh, we have Susie on the apron. Goddess was trying to take her out, but she got taken out by Sarah from behind, and then Patty took out Sarah. Elf takes down Goddess. Sarah copping a feel? Maybe. All right. We have Patty and Goddess. Oh, I'm sorry, Patty and Elfie fighting. Goddess and Sarah. Looks like Elf has the upper hand on Patty right now, and Sarah has the upper hand on Goddess. And Sarah drops an elbow on Goddess, and Susie has Patty in a submission move. But here comes Sarah. So now it's Sarah and Elf. I'm not sure what that move was, but she put her leg over her head and twisted her around and dropped her on her back. And now she throws her into the ropes. Oh, Goddess comes out of nowhere and takes down Sarah. Oh, Patty takes down Elf with a spear. Elf resting on the apron. Patty working on Sarah. Moonlight Drive is what that move. Okay, thank you. Oh, we have Patty on the apron, but she gets right back in because there's nobody there. And we have Sarah with Elf on the rope. She has her up, trying to flip her over. Here comes Patty. So it's Patty and Sarah trying to eliminate Elf. They have her on the apron. They're kicking at her, but she kicks Patty in the head and Sarah, and then Goddess takes down Sarah. Patty sending Elf to the apron and then leaves her there. And she's still there. Yeah, you got lucky again, Elf. Oh, Goddess held on to that with a kick to Elfie's face, and then she was able to get back in. Oh, Elf on the apron, a spear by Goddess, but it didn't take her out. Elfie's still hanging on to that apron and the ropes. Goddess grabs Sarah. Oh, Elf's back in the ring now. And yes, again. All right, we have Sarah up on the top turnbuckle. Goddess trying to eliminate her. She gets her rolled over and she gets her dumped. So that will be 2 points for Red Team. Oh man, that would be no offense to the Red Team. I'm just saying this as a promoter. Oh, and there goes another red person. So that's 3 points, and that was Patty. What I was about to say was it would be pretty amazing if Goddess wins this. It would help her team out with points, that's for sure. Hello, Mark. Welcome in. Elfie had Goddess in a submission. She has her up on her shoulders and drops her. So we have Elf for the Red Team and Goddess for the Turquoise Thunderbirds. Elfie in charge right now. Backbreaker, I believe that's what that was. Oh, elbow drop that missed because Goddess rolled out of the way. She comes with a kick. She has her up and slams her onto her back. Oh, she throws Goddess over, but Goddess rolls right back in. Susie has her in the corner, punches her in the face. Face wash, face wash, face wash. I guess Goddess had a dirty face. Oh, a kick and another kick. And she has her in a submission. She broke the submission and pushed Goddess's face into the mat. Then she pulls her to her feet, throws her over the ropes. And Goddess is out, so Goddess will get 4 points for her team, and Susie will get 5. So we have a score of 10 points for the Red Team and 5 points for the Turquoise. Now, Susie's name will be written down. Should a Turquoise lady win the next match, there will be a women's ladder match. Otherwise, there won't be a need for one. All right, so now we have the men. Yes, Red Riders 10, Turquoise Thunderbirds 5. And here we go for the entrances of the gentlemen. So making his way to the ring, representing the Red Riders, he is TJ Toad. TJ getting all warmed up. He is in the ring and ready to fight. All right already. All right. So our next member of the Red Riders making his way down to the ring is Shadow Press. He's talking to the Dolphin there. Alright. He's almost made his way to the ring. Alright, Shadow now in the ring, boxing it up, ready to go. And now making his way to the ring, he is the third member for this match of the Red Riders. He is Randy. And there he is in the ring now. So we have all three of the Red Riders in the ring and ready to go. So now it is time for the Turquoise Thunderbirds to make their way to the ring. And first up we have Paul Utaker. Alright, so we now have Paul in the ring. The first of the Turquoise Thunderbirds. And now making his way to the ring. Also representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds, he is Atticus Black. Alright, Atticus just about in the ring now. So we have one final man from the Turquoise Thunderbirds to make his way to the ring, and then we can get this round started. And that third man for this team making his way in is Matt Outlaw. Also known as Wild Matt Outlaw. Alright, he's getting all stretched out and ready to go. And here we go, all 6 men in the ring. We have Matt in the corner, just taking it easy. We got TJ and Shadow fighting. Paul and Atticus fighting. Oh my God, you two. TJ and Shadow still going at it. Paul and Atticus still going at it. Oh, it looks like Matt stepped in over there and he's working on Shadow now. Paul's now working on Randy. TJ working on Atticus. Yeah, coffee break. And there's a hot shot by Matt Outlaw on Shadow Press. Takedown by Shadow of Paul. And then he grabs Matt and throws him into the corner. TJ does a backbreaker on Randy. Atticus just taking a nap, resting it up. Smart thing to do in this kind of match, honestly. Clothesline by Paul on Shadow Press. Now he's got a hold of Atticus. Has him up against the ropes. Oh, but Atticus fights his way out. Now Randy brings TJ to the ropes. But TJ fights his way out. Paul taking down Shadow. Matt taking down Atticus. Now Matt has Shadow up on his shoulders and hot shots him. Matt then is taken down by Shadow Press. Atticus is taken down by TJ. Then Shadow goes to work on TJ, but TJ reverses, has him up. Snake Eyes. And then Paul's there, taking down TJ. Atticus gets sent into the corner by Shadow. Then he goes to work. Oh, no, that was Randy. My bad. Then Randy took down TJ. Now Paul's trying to eliminate Atticus in the corner. He's got him up on the top rope. and is unsuccessful at the elimination. Now we have Randy working on TJ. We have Matt working on Shadow. Now Atticus working on Matt. Alright. Atticus goes into the corner by Shadow Press. Backhand chop, and then Matt sends somebody into the corner. Paul punching the daylights out of TJ's face. Atticus taking down Shadow Press. TJ misses his move on Atticus. Matt in one corner, but now Shadow's there trying to get him up. Oh, he's got him up on the top rope. Trying to flip him and eliminate him. But Matt fights his way back in. Alright, Matt working on Shadow. Oh, Randy on the apron, but he gets back in. Atticus on the apron, but he gets back in. We got everybody just swinging and punching and a whole lot of nothing. Alright, Atticus takes down Randy. TJ misses whatever he was doing. Matt sends Shadow to the outside, but then Atticus steps in and Shadow's able to get right back in the ring. Now he has Paul. He has him up against the rope. Oh, but Paul elbows his way out. We have TJ and Randy. I'm not sure who took who down there. And we got Matt trying to eliminate Atticus. But he is unsuccessful. A whole... Yeah, it is. But it's what we've got, so it's what we got to work with. Alright, we got Matt resting. Nope, he's getting to his feet. Atticus resting in the corner. Randy has Paul up against the ropes. Flips him around. He's trying to lift him and dump him. He's got him lifted, but he couldn't dump him because Matt stepped in. But on the other side, Shadow Press is thrown over and eliminated. Atticus is busted open. So red team, 0 points. We have TJ trying to eliminate Atticus, but it doesn't look like, nope, it was unsuccessful. Then Matt comes in to take down his own teammate in the form of Atticus. Now he's going to work on Randy. TJ's working on Paul. Alright, we have Paul taking down Atticus. It's like a broken record right there. Paul and Atticus in the ring together, it's just not a good thing, no matter what, even when they're on the same team. Alright, we have Atticus working on Matt, his own teammate. We have Paul trying to eliminate TJ in the corner. Randy taking down Atticus. TJ getting back in. Now we have Randy and TJ fighting each other, teammates there. We have Paul and Atticus. Paul is thrown to the apron, but Matt steps in and Atticus is not able to take out Paul. Now we have Paul with TJ up on his shoulders. Atticus celebrating. Randy, Jawbreaker reversal. Now we have Randy trying to eliminate Atticus. Paul stepping closer and then going back. Now he's going to work on... Oh, and there goes Atticus. Atticus was eliminated, so that will be 1 point for Turquoise. So we have 2 turquoise in the form of Paul and Matt, and 2 red in the form of TJ and Randy. Matt working on Randy and TJ working on Paul. TJ has just eliminated Paul, so another turquoise, so that will be 2 points for turquoise. So we have 2 red and a turquoise left in the ring. The turquoise is Matt Outlaw. The red is TJ Toad and Randy. Sorry, my bad. I was about to say Rob, but it's Randy. And it looked like my ropes was doing some serious craziness there. Alright, we have TJ doing a backbreaker and another. And tossing Randy aside. TJ missed the knee drop. But Matt was there. He's got Randy up. And slams him, bringing his head down across the ropes all the way down. Matt still working on Randy. TJ just running back and forth in the ring. Oh, we have him over the ropes. And there goes Randy. So that will be 3 points for red. So we are down to 1 red and 1 turquoise. And we are done. Matt will receive 4 points for turquoise. And TJ will receive 5 for the red. Alright, our score is now red team 18. Turquoise team 12, and we have TJ to write down for the ladder should a turquoise man win the next men's match. Thank you, Susie, for updating the chat with the score. I do appreciate that. Alright, so we are back to the women. And as I had said earlier, we will see Tiffany again. Here she is. But it is a first time in the ring for the other 3 ladies in the form of Carmella, Mrs. Utaker, and Angelita Matthews. Alright, so we will have the red team coming in first. So, representing the Red Riders, she is Mrs. Utaker. And yes, folks, she is wearing the belt that only the champions can wear. And she took it off and she's carrying it now, but I know she's quite proud of that. She was the last champion. And I happen to really love that belt. I think I did a pretty damn good job on it. All right. Joining her in the ring for this match, also representing the Red Riders, is Carmella Springheel Utaker. No, I didn't change her name, but that's what she is going by, I've heard. So we have Mrs. Utaker and Carmella Springheel Utaker representing the red team. All right, and making her way into the ring, representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds, she is Angelita Matthews. She was formerly known as Angelita Nightwalker, and formerly before that known as Angelita Utaker. Alright, one more lady, and this match will be started. The points are a little bit different for this match. But making her way to the ring, representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds, she is Tiffany Sky. Now, should Angelita or Tiffany win this match, we will have a ladies ladder match tonight. All right, all four ladies should be in the ring and ready to go. And they're off. We have mom and daughter fighting in the form of Mrs. Utaker and Angelita. And then she goes after Carmella. I'm not sure what Tiffany was doing there, but that springboard was definitely not working for her. But she did take down Angelita, or no, sorry, Mrs. Utaker. Angelita working on Carmella. Oh, Mrs. Utaker on the apron. Angelita sent her out there, but was not able to finish it. Carmella takes down Tiffany. Angelita has Mama or Mrs. U up against the ropes. But I don't know what happened because they changed view and things went different. So we have the two red-headed ladies fighting and the two purple-headed ladies fighting. So colorful. Mrs. U has Lita and bounces her off the corner and throws her in the middle. Now she's taking down Carmella, which is her own teammate. So we have the two turquoise ladies laying on the apron while the two red team ladies are fighting it out. Carmella takes down Mrs. U, and then Tiffany tries to take down Carmella but misses. And she goes after her own teammate and takes down Lita while Mrs. U is trying to eliminate Carmella. She has her on the outside, kicking at her, but Carmella gets back in. And it's still the teammates fighting each other. 2 turquoise fighting. 2 red. Oh, there we go. Now it's back to the redheads. And the purple heads. So we have Mrs. U taking down Angelita and Tiffany taking down Carmella. Now Tiffany goes after Mrs. U. Then she goes after Lita. Now she throws Mrs. U to the apron. Carmella steps in and saves her partner. She's able to get back in. So Tiff is taken down by Carmella and held in a submission move while Angelita sends her mom to the apron. But Mrs. U gets right back in. And Angelita takes her down. Carmella dragging Tiffany all over, has her up against the ropes, clotheslines her, but Tiffany does not go over the ropes. Now Angelita had Carmella up, but Carmella slides down and just takes her down by the knee. Now we have Carmella bangs Mrs. U and Lita's heads together. Now, Carmella trying really hard to eliminate her teammate in the form of Mrs. U. She has her up on that top turnbuckle. Trying to flip her and dump her. But Mrs. U fights back in, gets in. So we have Tiffany taking down Angelita. Oh, Angelita is sent to the apron, but she fights her way back in. Mrs. U is on the apron, but Carmella does not eliminate her. Now Carmella and Lita take down Tiffany. Now Carmella sends Mrs. U off the ropes, but Mrs. U reverses and takes down Carmella and then is taken down by Angelita. Lita has her Mrs. U all twisted up and drops her on her back. Carmella, leg drop, takes down Tiffany. Or a leg kick, I don't know. Anyhow, she took her down. Alright, Angelita has Mrs. U on the apron again. Tries to headbutt her. Yes, that time it works. So, red team. 0 points. So we have the turquoise team with 2 members, Tiffany and Angelita. And the red team with just Carmella. Now Carmella sends Tiffany into the corner. She has her by the leg, trying to get her up on that top turnbuckle. She has her up there. Now she is trying to flip and dump her. Angelita is just watching. But Tiffany fights her way back in, and then Angelita grabs her. Elbows her right in the face. Carmella resting on the apron. While the 2 teammates in Tiffany and Angelita fight it out. Leg drop. Tiffany pulls Angelita up. Throws her into the ropes, but then she is taken down by Carmella. Now Angelita kicking the crap out of Carmella. Oh, Carmella reverses and then just punches Lita 2 times in the face. Grabs her leg, twists it all up, has her in the submission move. Oh, then she kicks Tiffany. Backhand chop, backhand chop. Knee to the face, knee to the face. Lita off the ropes with a Superman punch on Carmella, but then Tiffany's there to catch her. Tosses her into the corner. Has her by the leg up on that top turnbuckle. Trying to flip her and dump her. Lita trying to fight. And she fights her way back in, and Carmella is there to catch Tiffany. Takes her over to the ropes. Has her up. And dumps her out. So Tiffany is eliminated. And red team will get 2 points. Wait a minute, is that right? No, Turquoise team gets 2 points. My bad, folks. My bad. Turquoise gets 2 points. So we are down to Carmella and Angelita. One lady will receive 4 points. The other will get 6. Angelita takes down Carmella. She throws her into the ropes. She's on the apron. Spear missed. Carmella gets back in. Angelita has her up against the ropes again. Gives her a kick and out she goes. So red team will get 4 points and Turquoise will get 6. And Angelita will be meeting Susie in the ladder match. So, the score right now is red team 22, turquoise team 20. And we have 1 match remaining for the men. I don't know where you got 24 from, Susie, because it was 18 points and then 0 points for red because they were the first ones out. Then 4 points for red, and last time I checked, 18 and 4 is 22. So it's 22 for the Red Riders. All right, so we have the men in this match, and yes, we have Matt again in this match. So, making his way down to the ring, representing the Red Riders, he is J.W. Caliber. Okay, yeah, no, they only got 4. The other team got 6. But it's an easy mistake to make. I almost did it a little bit earlier. So Mr. Caliber making his way, well, one of the Mr. Calibers making his way to the ring representing the Red Riders. Because yes, folks, the other Mr. Caliber is in this match representing the red team as well. So this is J.W. Caliber. Alright, JW in the ring, ready to go. So, the second man representing the Red Riders making his way to the ring is Mark Caliber. So it'll be Caliber and Caliber taking on McCoy and Outlaw in this match. But it's not a tag team match, folks. It is a team match, but not tag team. Alright, so JW and Mark are both in the ring, ready to go and represent the Red Riders. So now, making his way to the ring, representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds, carrying the case that kept him safe last week, he is Blaze McCoy. That's right, he had immunity last week, so when Turquoise went to vote, they could not vote for Mr. McCoy. We saw Susie come down earlier with the case. And now it's Blaze's turn. All right. And the final man for this match, also representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds, he is Matt Outlaw. Now, should Matt or Blaze win this match, we will have a men's ladder match this week as well. So far, since I've been doing these ladder matches, I've only had men's and women's once, and that was last week. Last week was the first time there was a men's and women's. Oh, wait a minute. No, that is not true. The week before we had a men's and women's ladder match too. So for 2 weeks in a row I had one. My bad. I didn't remember the week before. I did remember last week's, but not the week before. But we got teammates fighting with each other. Blaze and Matt fighting, and Caliber fighting in the form of Mark and JW. Oh, but now Mark came over and hit Blaze from behind, but then went back to work on JW. Now Matt is up, has Blaze up on his shoulders, hot shots him, or snake eyes him. Alright, now Blaze is in control of Matt, and JW is in control of Mark, but Blaze ran over and hit JW and distracted him from Mark. So now Mark and Blaze were both going after JW. Mark won out there. It's been happening in almost every match tonight. Atticus, teammates fighting each other. No matter what I do, I can't make that stop. So I've even tried doing making tag teams, so that when they are in the ring together, they're considered a tag team, but because it's not an actual tag match, they still fight each other. So I gave up. Well, we got Matt trying to eliminate Blaze. JW working on Mark. Blaze makes his way back in and clotheslines Matt. Blaze over where the red team is now, just waiting to make his move. Oh, he got JW, but JW reversed. Maybe. Oh, we have Blaze on the outside, and Matt tried to spear him. Oh! No, okay. Nope, he made his way back in. Oh, JW hanging for his life, and he is gone. So red team, 0 points. So we have Mark Caliber still in there for the red, and we have Matt Outlaw and Blaze McCoy in there for the turquoise. JW making his walk up the ramp there. Yeah, it's not elimination. So it's not something that I can use. All right, we got Mark trying to eliminate Matt. He has him up, trying to dump him. He gets him to the apron. He's kicking, he's kicking. Blaze busted that up and then tried to take Mark down, but was unsuccessful. But we got blood. I believe Matt just got busted open by Mark. Maybe. Elimination tag may work, but I don't know. I kind of like this, but always other things I can try. Matt takes down Blaze and then grabs Mark. Takes down Mark. He has him in a claw, picks him up and slams him. And then Blaze comes over and knocks down Matt. Yo, forget about Matt. Go eliminate Mark. Alright, we got Matt trying to eliminate Blaze. He has him up on that top turnbuckle, trying to flip and dump him. Here comes Mark. But Blaze fights his way out. Alright, we have Mark trying to eliminate Matt. Oh, and Blaze steps in to help him. He's on the apron. They're both kicking at him. But Matt makes his way back into the ring. Blaze had hold of Mark. Matt and Blaze going at it now. Blaze dumps Matt. Excuse me, and he goes back to work on Mark. Throws him into the corner. Oh, but Mark fights his way out. He ties up and he has Blaze. He has him up against the ropes. Oh, and there goes Mr. McCoy. So that will be 2 points for Turquoise team. So Blaze will not be in the ladder match this week. So we have Matt and Mark. Eminem. Eminem's in the ring. Mark fighting his way out of that move. Clotheslines Matt. Kicks him in the arm. Working that arm. Grabs Matt by the head, pulls him to his feet. They tie up. He dumps him onto his back. Now Matt has Mark up. He takes him over to the ropes. Hot shot. But he missed grabbing him, and then Mark takes him down. Sunset flip. Powerbomb. Now Mark has Matt. Puts him up against the ropes. There he goes with that head scissor takedown again. So, Turquoise team gets 4. And Red team gets 6. And since Mark won, there will be no men's ladder match. Because it is not needed because they're both red. And the final score for this week is Red team 28. Turquoise team 26. So now we will go to the ladies ladder match and see if Susie can prevent Angelita from getting immunity this week. What am I doing? Alright, so Susie can stay, but we have to put Angelita in here. And this is for Money in the Bank for the women. All right. That's fine. Simulate the first one because we don't need it. All right, here we go with the final match of the evening. To see if Angelita can get herself immune this week, as the Turquoise team will be attending Tribal again this week. So making her way to the ring for this ladder match is Susie the Elf. All right, so Susie's in the ring and ready to go. Case is hanging above. All right, and making her way to the ring now, representing the Turquoise Thunderbirds, she is Angelita Matthews. All right, this should be interesting. Good luck to both ladies. Now, you may remember from last week, folks, Susie did prevent Goddess from getting immunity. So can she repeat that and prevent Angelita, or will Angelita get immunity this week? Susie taking Angelita down. And again, still no ladder in the match yet, but it just started, so Susie wearing down Angelita first. Leg sweep takedown. A leg drop. Now Susie goes after the ladder, but she isn't able to get it into the ring because Angelita is there. Grabs her, clotheslines her. Now Angelita, I think she was going after the ladder, but it got knocked over. They are back into the ring. No ladder, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a punch to the gut while Susie was running. Clothesline takedown by Angelita. A springboard that missed. Susie going back out. Oh, but Angelita comes and takes her down. Big punch. Now Angelita has the ladder. She hits Susie with it. She gets it to the ring and in and follows after. She has the ladder. She has it set up. Susie looking for a flip-flop or chunkala, whatever the heck it's called. But she tosses it aside as Angelita is up the ladder working. She's got one wrong. But there's Susie up the ladder. She grabs her by the throat. Angelita breaks free. But Susie tosses her off at the top of the ladder, and she goes to the top of the ladder with a double axe handle to the top of the head. Now Susie up the ladder. She's got a second rung, a third rung, and here comes Angelita up the other side. She has, Susie grabs her and slams her head into the top. She got her in that chokehold again. But Angelita breaks free, but she's woozy and gets knocked down. Susie goes back up and working on the case. But here comes Angelita right back up, and this time she grabs Susie by the neck. But Susie breaks free, and she's woozy. Angelita slams her head into it, and then steps up over and kicks her down to the bottom. She goes to work on the case. The fourth rung. And she misses. Here comes Susie. Will she be in time? Yes, she is. They're fighting on the top of the ladder. Angelita has a chokehold. Susie breaks free. She throws her off at the top of the ladder. She goes back up and goes to work. She has one rung left to get. And there we go. She has it. And Angelita has immunity this week. So, Turquoise team, when you vote, you cannot vote for Angelita as she has immunity this week. Susie was not able to stop Angelita from getting it. So, folks, I want to thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. I know it wasn't quite the same as normal, no uncommitted, no music, but I do appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time. I had a wonderful time with you. I'm not sure if Uncommitted is going live this weekend, as the heat here is just killing us both, really, folks. So, but I wanted to do my show tonight, so I did. So until I see you somewhere in someone's stream or another show or Skype chat, you all have a wonderful, wonderful night and a very pleasant weekend. And I will see you around. I am out of here. Bye-bye.